Deadlines, they say, may be easy to set, but meeting them is a different ball game entirely. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has commenced a scheduled maintenance shutdown of the Port Harcourt Refinery. But as the process gets underway, pressure is mounting from the Petroleum Products Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria, Petroen. The association is demanding that the entire operation be completed within 30 days. Petroen insists that timely delivery is non-negotiable, warning that any further delay could disrupt fuel supply and deepen public frustration. I mean, okay, BQ, I'll start with you. I mean, within a space of, 6 months, when the refinery was declared fit for use, the NNPCL now, they've announced a maintenance shutdown. But BQ, what is really going on? I mean, is there something fundamentally wrong here?
We don't know exactly what the problem is, but I believe the refinery was working. All of the people in position to confirm if the refinery was working, they brought them, and they confirmed that the refinery was working.
Okay.
So all of these stories, I see it online. Oh, we told them that the refinery was not working. You know, Nigerians, even when they lose an argument, they still will find a way to say, no, we told you now. Some people can kill just to win an argument. Some people, if they have their way, they will kill just to win an argument. Obasanjo said the refinery was not working. They invited him, come and see whether it's working or not.
I don't think he came.
He turned down the, he said it was disrespectful. This was a man that during his time, they did not audit NNPC account. This same champion of democratic ideals now. So Obasanjo didn't go, but there were other people. NLC president went. He came with the verdict that the refinery was working.
I think chemical engineers, association
of chemical engineers, they also went. So the refinery was working. If at some point they feel the need to shut down and recalibrate the refinery, I don't think there's anything wrong in that. There are many people who never believe that these refineries can work. That it is working now is not something that they are happy about. The other day they claimed that Warri Refinery had shut down. I was in Warri, and I confirmed that it was a lie from the pit of hell, that the refinery was working. I spoke with people, you know, residents of Warri South local government. The refinery was working, and you saw the flaring, which is the #1 evidence that the refinery was in operation. So let's leave that. This is a new management at NNPC.
Okay.
One of the best that anybody, probably the best that anybody can put together. We have them. These people, they have experience. Now, they've said, okay, we are shutting down. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let us see what happens between, maybe within the next 1 month. But Petroen, they have their own
fears,
issues. I think some of them fear that Dangote will institute a monopoly. They don't want that. They are saying, it will disrupt fuel supply, and this and that. I want to believe that the new management is an assemblage of the best professionals in that sector that we have. Somebody who had headed NLLG is on the board.
Okay.
You know, so they know what they are doing. In my view, we should give them that chance, and they've shown transparency from the beginning to say, look, we are going. They could have refused to talk to anybody about it and just start doing something. But at least they've announced to Nigeria, and they know that Nigerians will want updates from time to time. How far are we going? You know, so we should be confident in their capacity to get the job done.
All right, we have Manago calling in from Lagos. Talk to us.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mr. Bajide and Mr. Mojit.
No.
I think the NNPC for, Bajide, to continue saying it's as if you don't want people at all to even, complain about what is going on in their country. And for you, you like to continue blaming people who are trying to, coming up with their own opinion, just the way you are doing, that look, NNPC has been lying to Nigerians over the years. This is not the first, second, third time.
Okay.
And whenever they comes up with,
all right, thank you.
It is working, tomorrow you hear they are not working.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Biko, you want to react to that?
In the past, we had condemned NNPC here. The videos are there.
Sure.
But when you say refinery was not working, I'm not saying that, all through the years, NNPC had been smelling like roses. But when the refinery was working, and you said, no, it's not working, people were shooting nonsense videos. And they said, come and see it working. And the NLC president, who has never shown himself to be a fan of the administration, he went there and confirmed that it's working. What do you want me to do? These same Petran people, they are industry people. They came, they said it's working. You are now saying that I don't like people to say that NNPC is not working. When did you discover that? They lied that Warri Refinery was not working. I was there, I was doing a documentary in Warri, and I confirmed that they were lying. This is my job. I don't have to align with what ignorant Nigerians are saying. I'm a fact-based journalist. If I go there and I can see that it's working, you don't expect me to bring it down back to Nigerians? That's what I'm doing. That's not it. Today they do badly, we'll say it.
Absolutely.
But the refineries, after more than 20 years, we are beginning to see refineries working. For me, it's something to be happy about. It's not like I don't want Nigerians to complain. People can complain about a falsehood. So how does that bother me?
Okay. Majid, let me come to you. Talking about, 6 months ago, we were told that it's fit for use. But do you think NNPCL, do you think they owe Nigerians some level of explanation? So what really is going on?
Yes, I think Nigerians should understand that now we have a new management led by Bayo Ojulari.
Sure.
At the end of affairs at the NNPC. It's a radical departure from what used to happen under Mele Kyari. I think what Nigerians are skeptical, especially with the kind of information we have been fed under Mele Kyari, and that's why people are agitated. And those who have been saying, yes, the refinery was not working, and now, after a month that these people took over, the thing has shut down. And I don't think it has worked for up to 6 months. So the Nigerians have every right to be agitated about, especially given the quantum of money that has been spent on turnaround maintenance on the 4 refineries, the 2 in Port Harcourt, the 1 in Warri, and also Kaduna. So basically, what Bayo Ojulari should be telling us is maybe he should do an audit of what has been spent on the refineries in the past.
Okay.
And also, there are some funds that NNPC is spending, and we want to wonder, why are you spending this? For example, NNPC in the past 5-10 years, they have spent $3 billion looking for oil in the Chad and Benue Basin. What for? When the ones we have not even finished exploring them. So these are some of the things. Then the gas pipelines they are embarking on cost about $3 million per kilometer, whereas in other climes it's about $1.2 million. So people want to query some of these things. And now back to the refinery. They should tell us what is wrong with the refinery, because as at the time the last management started production there, it was real celebration.
Exactly.
It was real celebration that, as if we have a brand new refinery that can compete. Especially the old one in Port Harcourt, which has been shut down now. The other one, the newest one in Port Harcourt, that one is still undergoing this thing, which was as at the time the last management left, it was at about 80-85% completion for the turnaround. So for the one that was working to be shut down again, I mean, I think that's why Nigerians are a bit agitated.
What's going on?
What is going on? It has just been, I mean, rehabilitated. I mean, so. I mean, these are mechanical things that can break down at any time.
Okay.
So
Now, Vicky, Petron is demanding the maintenance should not be more than 30 days. If it's more than 30 days, there will be an issue. But talk to, is 30 days realistic? Yeah.
Well, we don't know. We don't know the extent of repair that they want to do. Even Dangote Refinery, as new as it is, at some point they have to shut down. To allow for, they have to shut down, whether they like it or not. So it's not something strange that a refinery shuts down. It's even, it's well known that refineries will shut down at some point. What we want at this stage is the present leadership of the NNPC should show greater transparency than we have seen before.
Okay.
They should have accountability and give us an NNPC that is of global standards. So you are talking about Petrobras. We can get there. Why shouldn't we be like Petrobras, for example? I want to see under these people. I want to see this company become a private public company. Let people be able to, when Petrobras decided to sell the shares, it was a world record.
I think it was oversubscribed.
So what stops us from doing that? The funds that will give us, we won't probably need even these loans that we are taking all over the place. We should be able, they should be able to reform the place and bring in some of the very best Nigerians who have all it takes to work in that environment. What we want to see is a commercially viable NNPC, an NNPC that will be of international standard that Nigerians can trust. And we want that transparency because it's important. When you talk about NNPC, people see it as just a place where people steal money with reckless abandon. The new NNPC should not be seen as that. The transparency, they should take transparency and accountability seriously. Those who are complaining, I'm not saying we should not complain, but don't say refinery is not working when it's working. You chose to be blind to the fact that it was working. They brought people, they came, those people saw it, they confirmed that it was working. What else do you want? You just want to say it is not working and come and claim that, oh, Shebi, we said it's not working. You cannot say it was not working just because these people called a shutdown. A refinery could need a shutdown at any time. Don't forget, these are very old refineries.
True.
They are not exactly new. Over the years, they've been neglected, literally abandoned. So it's going to take mighty effort.
Okay.
For those refineries to give what we want. Look at Kaduna, up to now.
We haven't heard anything.
We haven't heard anything.
Does not come on board, yeah.
All right, gentlemen, as journalists, with this recent shutdown and our refinery...
Public confidence is important.
Will you suggest to the NNPCL board privatizing the refineries? Do you think it will make it more effective?
That's what I was saying now. That when I mentioned that what Petrobras did, that we too should do that. I don't see anything wrong in that. They will run look at NLNG, for example. What is happening with LNG is an example of the benefits that can come
if
when you bring in
the private sector.
Oh, okay.
They will run the place much better. No. The mistake we made when Dangote and others wanted to buy it at that time, and we got emotional, this and that, we didn't allow them to buy it. If they had bought it at that time, if Yaradua had not cancelled that transaction, maybe we won't be where we are today.
Okay.
Because they will run them professionally.
Absolutely. Now, in fact, finally, okay, if you're to hazard, a guess, is 30 days enough to sort out, what's going on?
I'm not an engineer, and it depends on the reason for shutting down in the first instance. So for Petron to give 30 days, I don't think they are being fair to the management. The management knew what it saw before. So we need to give them time to really put in the investment. Because if you want to hurriedly put it back, I mean, you might have to.
But he said if it goes beyond 30 days, you know, it could cause public frustration.
There are some component parts of the refinery that you need to specifically order it. So if that is the kind of thing that happens, they go and fabricate.
You don't buy it on the shelf.
Yes,
people need to know these things.
So people need to understand some of these things. So you can't just say
they go and fabricate it for you. And the fabrication could take a whole month.
That is it. So it's not like a knee-jerk approach. I mean,
this is not like buying Tom now or Kola Nut.
Or you want to buy flour to make bread. No, this is a different ballgame.
So we should give them time to
but I think the bio-led team has started on a good note. They have removed some dead woods there, and they should continue, because I learned that the labor union are saying if they continue to remove the dead woods, they are going to lay down.
That was what they always say. No,
I mean,
don't do it. Don't do
if
it.
There are dead woods there, they have removed about 200. They should remove more. I mean, those who have no business there, who are causing problems for that place, they should remove them and make it a very fantastic place.
And I expect them to, we need greater CNG penetration. For now, NNPCL has 14 CNG stations.
Okay.
I expect more as we go on, because look, many Nigerians are embracing CNG, but the opportunities for conversion and all that is not enough.
Yeah.
We need more service centers, more stations where Nigerians can just drive in and they won't have the long queues that they have now just to fill their
CNG tanks.
Yes. So,
all right then, it's a fine place for us to leave it. Thank you so much, Mojijami. Appreciate you for coming on the show. Thank you so much. BK, I've really missed you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Anytime I travel, you think
I missed you for real.
It's such a big problem. I will be traveling.
All right, then it's a fine place for us to leave it. Thank you so much, gentlemen in the back room. Thank you so much for doing your best to make sure we have a good show. And that's all on Journalist Hangout today. Yes, you can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.